Yes, hello guys. It is another grateful day, which is a very beautiful day. Of course, it is in the evening. They are 16:45 hours p.m. That's East African time here. So basically, we are on the other part of the Eldoret town, which is actually like a village because it's not that developed as compared to other areas. Specifically, to be specific, Kapkoros area. And now this is a village, like you can see, not so many houses are built and all that. You can see the roads, they are still coming up, but people do live this side, which is actually a village kind of life. So today we want to show you how the other part, apart from the town, how the village is compared to yesterday's video and today's video, how things look like. So I'm Weku001. Welcome back to this channel. Please enjoy, watch till to the end so that you can get to know the other side or the other parts of Eldoret, how they look like, which is a very amazing. Now, this side there is no cars and all that. It's only tractors. Like the other side where you are heading to, there are so many tractors which are actually preparing the land, which means the planting season is almost near, or the people are waiting, waiting to see the rainfall. Once it starts raining, now it will be good to go. It will be planting time and all that. So let's go along so that we can see what we have today and experience the other part of Eldoret city, specifically in the village. Jambo. Yeah, so behind me, that's a kid from school. The school's the other side, where there is the other side of the area. It's actually like a town, and here or center. And here, also there is a school at this particular place, and you can see people have built some houses there. It is developing up. Some 5 years, 10 years ago, this place used to be, there used to be only tracts of land. People were planting maize and grazing the livestock, cows, when it comes to cows, sheep, and goats. But right now, things are changing up. You can see people are building houses. So that means some 5 years to come or 10 years to come, this place will be another town. So the town is actually growing. So it will be like when you're at Eldoret, someone asks you, where are you specifically? I'm in Kapkoros. So Kapkoros will be developed. It will be houses and apartments all over the place. So it will be like, yes, so village life here in Kapkoros. Kapkoros is part of Eldoret. There's some goats there, some sheep, sorry. You have got cows, they are grazing here. And the place, as you can see, it is like a swamp area, because when you see this kind of plantations, you actually know that this place has got a lot of water, and it is good for planting. Maybe if you can do some farming, then that means the crops that you can plant at this particular place are arrowroots. You can plant some cassava, and even you can plant some bananas, because those plants use a lot of water, or they need water, and when they have water, it's actually very easy for them to germinate or for them to grow. There's a lot of water here. You can like where I'm passing right now, it is evident. You can see there is water here, so maybe it flows towards this direction or towards this direction. So others, they have farmers are here, so they have planted napier grass, grass, which is actually very amazing. So land has been prepared. Of course, it is ready for the arrowroots, vegetables. When it comes to vegetables, we are talking about maybe like kales or sukuma wiki in our local name here. Kales, arrowroots, cassava, and even some onions. You remember the other time I passed here, there were some onions around this place. So that's basically what is normally done here. Like when there is a dry season, like if you have got a generator and you have got such amount of water, you can pump the water to do some irrigation, like when you have planted those vegetables or plantations or crops, so that you can earn a living during dry seasons when there's no rain. Basically, you can be supported by the irrigation method, so that these crops can actually grow or germinate, and then that means the demand of these crops, like when it comes to vegetables like kales, it will be so high because you'll be the only person who will be supplying the kales. And on the other sides of the village, because not normally during that time, not very large amount of kales are found. So you can supply even to the markets and all the other places. So we are still heading to the other side. Like you can see,
so basically that place around there. We have homesteads and we do also have a school right here. You can see it's games time and students are outside. So basically this is how the village looks like. It has very beautiful homesteads.
yeah, it is planting season. It is just some few weeks to planting season actually, and now it is land preparation is taking place. And here in Kenya, we have different types of how you can prepare your land. Like you can use a tractor, you can use an ox plow with which is pulled by the cattle or oxen. Like right here, right now, you can see this land is being prepared, and it's being prepared by a tractor, which is actually just leaving. It has finished preparing the land, and now that's some of the season that we use to prepare, some of the methods that we use to prepare land. So it has just finished plowing, and now it has come to the end. But you can see the way it has prepared. So we have you can use a tractor, you can use an ox plow, or you can decide you just use jembes, the manual way. You buy jembes and then you give them to people, then they plow the manual way. So those are the some of the methods. So after this is the first plow. This is the first plow. So primary cultivation. Then there will be the secondary cultivation, which is actually doing it the second time, and then there will be the third one, which is harrowing. And after harrowing, then that specifically will be planting season now, the seeds like the maize and beans. So primary cultivation, secondary cultivation, then harrowing. To actually specifically, the first primary cultivation is all about like burying those seeds into the soil. Then secondary cultivation is whereby now you are trying, like now it is you try to turn the soil to be soft. Then after it is soft, you now harrow the land, then you plant your seeds. Maybe if it is maize and beans, maybe if it is finger millet, depending on the choice of the farmer. So in this village, we have got a river, and this river, it is the only river that passes across this village, and it is important to the locals here is like those who have got those who are farmers, those who keep livestock. They do use it to take the animals into it so that it can. So animals have a drink in this river. Like you can see, there are some animals here. They have been brought actually to drink water. And on the other side also, like you can see, on the other side there are some farming which normally takes place. You can see there are scales planted on the other side of sukuma wiki. Of course, that means that if the owner has a generator, can use the water from this river to do some irrigation for the vegetables or other crops.
Kwa ng'ombe.
Yeah, so these are the cows. Like this one is a male and the two are females, so they are from drinking water. Yeah, they are very healthy. Even the dog is from having a walk in the river here. It's actually big thing. Though there are some materials which are from the road and are let into the river. Like you can see the plastic bags, but the water is very clean. And with the materials, you cannot avoid them. Of course, they'll be from the road and they'll be carried by the running water when it rains. Then they'll be brought back into the river. Of course, it has got some effects whereby it affects the aquatic life. It affects the fish and the other marine creatures that do survive in the river. So at least we should actually try to limit ourselves when it comes to using these plastic bags. And also, or if we use them, we have to dispose them the right way. Like we have to burn them maybe, or keep them at a place where they don't be scattered and get themselves into the river, hence affecting the aquatic life. Of course, we depend so much. Apart from water, we also depend from the river. Like we depend from the river. Like when it comes to the fish, we fish from the river, and then it is a source of food. So we should actually try to limit on how we throw the plastic bags into the river. In this village, most of the locals here are farmers. They do do dairy farming or livestock, and basically on a small scale. So they are small scale farmers, and as you can see, they depend on a specific fodder, which is actually the napier grass here, as you can see it, to feed the animals. And so it is the most available fodder that they feed to their livestock. So, but when you look at it, you can see this one is like 1 meter, and the other one is overgrown. So specifically, when you want a good napier, should like be 1 meter, like this one, the one we are seeing at this particular end. But when the other one is so taller, and it is their crude protein is actually not very high as compared to the one that is at 1 meter. So the required or recommendation is that you should cut the napier when it is at this height, which at then I think the waist height. That one is very with high protein, which you can feed the animals, and they can really enjoy the palatability and the protein or the food protein that is found into the napier. Yeah. Also, we have got a lot of shrubs. You understand the village life. Those who have been from the village, they understand. And we have a certain plant here. This is Lantana Camara. And Lantana Camara, it can be used as a fence. You can plant them onto the fence. So it can be used as a fence. And also in the forest or such like shrubs, it's also food to the animal, to the birds actually. Because this, you can see it has some fruits. These fruits, birds do eat them. When they are ripe, they are bluish, blue like in color when they are ripe, and so the birds do eat these kind of seeds. So it's a source of food to the birds, and also human beings do eat them. Like when we used to graze animals in the forest, we used to eat these fruits. They are very nice, but take care not to swallow the seeds. They can tamper with your digestion, or they can be so hard and bring some difficulties when it comes to digestion. As I said earlier, you can see farming. Farming do take place here. So these are the kales or sukuma wiki. From our native language here in Swahili, we call them sukuma wiki. Some people translate it as pushing the weak, which is actually, I don't know if that's the right translation, but they are kales in English. So I think this farmer planted some few months ago, and like he has benefited somehow. Yes, because if you have you sell these, you get some money, and then you buy other goods that you don't have at home. Like if you have sukuma wiki, you can sell sukuma wiki and buy milk, or sell sukuma wiki and buy bread, and life continues. That's how things are in the village. Or if you have sukuma wiki and the neighbor has milk, you take sukuma wiki to your neighbor, and your neighbor gives you milk. That is the form of survival here in the village, without struggling. Like you don't need specifically to have money. As long as you have got some resources which the other neighbor is not having, then you have them. You actually like do some barter trade indirectly. Yes. So the other side you can see a bit of mountains. Like you can see it is on a hilly. We are on the valley, like, but on the other side you can see the houses there. They are a bit on the hills. Even on the other side, and the river is just on this side here. The river is just on the other side here. Remember when we were first place when the cows were drinking water, so the river just passes here. Life in the village. piga mimi. Yeah, you remember them days when you used to play these? We used to call them the local name used to be this one was the football in the village. It's made from the papers. You collect the old papers, plastic papers or polythene bags, and you get some thread. Then you sew all around. So it becomes the football. After games and after doing some house chores, when you are through, now it used to be playing time. So I found one here, made by our brothers here. It has made me remember the days that I've forgotten to recall. Yeah, life in the village. The legends from Africa used to play that. They used to play this kind of a ball, and now they are legends, like they are known to the world. Yeah, it used to be so nice, a nice game. Life in the village. So using just the material available, and you enjoy yourself. Because of course, at times you don't have money to buy a ball, so you try to make something that is equivalent to the ball. Do you enjoy? It used to be like a very crowd of village.
Yeah, it's called a replica.
Yeah. So we just remembering what we used to do when we were kids. It used to be so amazing. Yeah, so guys, as we were just passing into the village, I came across this structure here. Can I call it a structure or whatever? Someone can wonder what is it. When I was at a very far distance, I thought it is maybe a railway line. Then I was like, why is it so high? But I found out that it is a sewage line. Because this place is so like a valley. Now they came up with a method like to make it levelize or level, so that the sewage line can pass from this side, from the other side, of course, the other side where there is some development or like a center or town, passing the village to the other side, which is like, is it 1 kilometer or about 1 kilometer? And the structure was built a long time ago, but it still stands all the weather, and it is still strong. So this is actually very amazing. When this happens into the village, you know that very soon it's not going to be a village again. It will change into a town. So the river, the other side, when we were on the other side, we saw the river, and it is the same river that we have found it here. So this is a bridge. I'm crossing to the other side of the village. It is actually very strong, like made of metals. Wow, so durable. And the river is meandering down there. From this side, going to the other side, and then it walks until it goes to the other side where we started the video from. It's actually very nice. Wow. I don't know which year it was constructed, and down here is a slab. They are not metals, it's a slab. So on the sides there are metals, but this one is a slab. Only for motorbikes, bicycles, and people who are on foot. Wow, very nice here. Jambo. Yeah. So we have crossed the river. We are heading to the other side of the village, and we have seen something amazing, which I'll disclose once we reach there. There's a village life. We have reached to a cattle dip, which is normally used to the locals here to dip their animals to control ticks. So let's see how it looks like. I think this side is they enter in from the other side, right? Let's see so that we can explain. You know, this structure used to be in agriculture. So it is Kipkenyo cattle dip. The capacity is 14,000 liters. The tank that is here. So normally the cows enter on this side, so they have to enter from this side
from
here.
the other side.
Yeah, on the other side. Yeah, this side. This way, here, under this place there is normally water where they have to wash their hooves, so that if they have got some mud in the hooves, it remains here. After that they are driven. They are driven to this place here. They are brought up to here. Then here they jump inside the tank. This is the tank, and it has some water and the acaricide, which is mixed, the one that is used to control the ticks. So after they jump in, they'll go all along up to the other place. They are covered by this acaricide, the mixture of water and the acaricide, up to the other level, the other end. And after they pass to, of course, this one, why it has some iron sheet is because to cover, to avoid leakages. Like when it rains, it covers so that the water doesn't flow in or get in. That's specifically the purpose of this. And so from here, after they have passed through the tank here, they'll come to this place. They'll come up to here. At this place, they'll be held for a while, so that the excess water, the excess acaricide on their bodies is actually drains up to the other side, so that it goes into and to the certain there's a tank there, so that they avoid when they exist acaricide on their bodies, it doesn't not to be sprayed on the grasses because it is actually very harmful. So after they are dry up, they are allowed to exit the gate, and they'll go to whatever destinations back home or maybe into the pastures. So that is how a dip normally works. This is the oldest the old model actually, because right now you have got the one that uses the nozzles, which is actually very automatic. When the current gets in, it just sprays all over the body. But this one is the old model. Yeah, so guys, we are almost coming to the end of our video, and you remember when I was on the other side, I told you something about the sewer line. So the sewer line comes all the way from the other side up to this particular place. The whole of it is collected here. So this is the sewage, you can see it right here. It's collected here, and the other one is collected there. So there are actually 3 points. So from the other side up to this particular place where it is treated, so it is very safe. There's no like bad smell or and so on. So after that, it is collected at these particular places. So on the other side, you remember when you are on the other side, you are like in the villages. But after we came to this place, you can realize actually the environment is very different from the one we started with. So this place is also still in Eldoret. This is Huruma Pilot. As we go to the other side, Reply after the road, Reply on the other side. So guys, it has been very amazing moving around these villages and part of the town. Of course, after from this place we shall cross and pass through the town, Huruma, Pilot, Red Block and so on until we reach where we stay. So it has been very amazing. Thanks for watching until the end. Please like the video, share, watch it to the end, and comment. And as usual, I've been with my brother here. Senjeli has been there behind the camera. When we started the video, he didn't introduce himself, but it will actually be unfair, not like if I don't introduce him. So I want him actually to feature on this video. So welcome, introduce yourself.
So hello guys, I was the man behind the camera. Of course, my name is Musenjeli, and that's the same name you'll find me on YouTube. I was a cameraman. I was a man behind the camera. So we have come to the end of this video, and it was good. Maybe if I say bye bye to the viewers who follow, or the audience who followed this channel. Thank you so much, guys. Also remember to check me out on my channel. Msenjeli. That's the channel, YouTube channel, and subscribe to Weku001, and he's on a road to 1,000, guys. With you it's possible. We are going to make it possible. Kindly subscribe for more amazing content. Okay. Bye bye, guys. Peace.
Yeah, so guys, thank you for staying tuned, and stay tuned for more videos and more content around the world, of course. But at this particular time, we are still in one country, but later on, we know we'll grow up. So your support is very important. When you watch till to the end, when you share to the other platforms, it actually makes us grow, and we'll be happy for that, because that one is the support we need from you, and we appreciate. So ciao guys, ciao for now, till on the next video, see you.